too.
That's Thanos.
So,
That's not Thanos. There's no way. But I think what's more intense about the whole thing is
I hope so. I have that book.
the hammer with the stones.
Infinity Stones.
Yes.
That
Infinity
needs to be discussed,
Mjolnir.
right?
Well, that I'm trying
Infinity
to figure out
Mjolnir.
what is the gauntlet he has.
It's just a black gauntlet. That's
Yeah.
It
No,
looks
I've seen that.
like a. Yeah, I think.
and I was wondering if
no.
it's like Null.
Yeah,
That's what
That's
it
what I
reminds me
would
of.
think.
Yeah.
that would be the ultimate, right? You're like, okay, now the Infinite, but Mjolnir and Null, right? So maybe the sword from Null. What
Yeah,
is
what's
the
it called?
I
sword?
don't know.
I forgot the source thing.
I
What's
mean,
the
you
source?
saw what
Yeah.
Gore did with Noel's stuff, man. You know, so
Yeah. I mean, and he brings the Marvel Zombies with him. So, like, it's like 3 huge threats from the last 20 years to Marvel, right? The zombies, Null's arm, and an Infinity Gauntlet, and then you just add Mjolnir to it.
And then does this lead up to the Thanos book that Cates did a little while ago, where he ends up destroying everything and creates
what it-
Cosmic Ghost Rider?
That's
Yeah,
what he
has to.
thinks. Yeah.
so get them Cosmic Ghost Riders, man. I know our shop had one. I think they have 2.
How much is it?
Right now?
They have one
$100,
left.
right?
They have one left. Yeah, they have one left.
And get
On
those.
the shelf, like, for cover?
No, on
Oh,
a wall book for like $60.
wall book.
Yeah.
Okay.
$60
And-
for 13.
It's not in the greatest condition. He had one for 100, but that wasn't a better condition.
And get that
Hurricane.
first appearance of Thane too. I mean, hedge your bets. He's cheap,
$20.
$20, and for a book, the character that might end up jumping up to $100.
No
Even if
way
it's
to-
not, I don't think it is Thane either. I
don't
agree
think
with
so
you,
either.
Nick. But
Why would he wear his father's clothes? He hates his father. He killed his father.
And he
You
doesn't
never-
even. Yep, exactly.
I
But
totally agree with you.
But that's
this is the
supposedly
thing.
Thane from the future, right? That's what they're saying.
Well,
Yeah,
that
but
and
in
people
the future. Go ahead.
people are saying, "Hey, we think it's Thane." I don't think it's Thane. We all agree we don't think it's Thane, but people are willing to buy it. If you can get it for 20 and turn around and flip it for 80, you made money. Buy a couple at 20. It's not gonna break. It's not like we're telling you go buy a Hulk 181 for 15 grand and hope
just-
that it goes up.
Just so you know, this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors.
It's JR's fault.
Collectors too, guys. We fuck up too sometimes.
Yeah.
But he makes a lot of great points. But he's telling what he would do.
Mm-hmm.
If I have an extra 20 to spare and I can get it for 20, or if I've got Ian's dumb luck and can find some rube to give it to me for $5,
That ain't no dumb luck.
Hey, man.
Ian finds
be
it in the
nice.
dollar bin and he finds a chunk of them. He's like, "Oh, I got 12 of them. I got
Yeah,
25
man.
and 2
I mean,
cents."
there's a track record there, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
show some respect, man. Look at him rubbing his chin like, if we were offline right now,
I found Amazing Spider-Man for $300 for $5.
A master can't tell his secrets, bro. A master can't tell his secrets.
that's sensei right there. Bow to the sensei.
All you can do is smile.
Speaking of masters, I'm looking forward. I've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shatter cover is coming this weekend,
Oh yeah, me too. I'm
Those-
excited.
and those things are going crazy.
Oh yeah, dude. I know one of our boys went to go and go through Comic Mint, and he was only able to get the trade, the brown cover and not the green. And he was just beside himself. I had to talk him off a ledge, man.
If you guys are paying attention, we told you guys about it like months before Comic Man ever got it, and you get it off of eBay cheaper and without all the hassle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and if you're a fan of those mosaic covers, I mean, they just recently had the facsimile for Spider-Man 1, the McFarlane cover, go on sale
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, it was the gold, silver, and red. So if you were able to pick those up, good on you on that, too.
And speaking of red, didn't you, Ian, have a nice little hot raspberry up on your Instagram this last week?
Yep. Well,
All those
Spider-Man.
Well, most of us benefit on. Yeah. Well, they're calling that the raspberry cover.
The raspberry Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, because he's
Raspberry.
kind of like Ice Cube used to call what a raspberry was. That's what Spider-Man is.
Hey,
Now-
before we're done
Damn,
with
I
Thor
beg to
6,
differ.
before we're done with Thor 6, I need to talk about Black Winter. Is he dead forever? Is he a snowflake?
No.
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 Is Black Winter spec dead? Should you sell your Thor 5s? Should you sell your Thor 4s?
No.
Not financial advice.
And what, I mean, the way you look at it is, I mean, he's he's saying, oh, what are we talking spoilers? I mean, he's saying what he's seen cannot be unseen. And at the end, he's in the hand, his eyes go black, and it's like, maybe he kind of resides in Thor somewhere. Maybe he's going to be hidden. And
I haven't read
So
the
what
book,
the-
so he went inside Thor?
No, let me ask this question. So what the hell did Thor do? Did he take all of Black Winter's power and kill Galactus with it?
It's kind of vague. I mean,
It was kind of vague. I was trying to read what was going on. I'm like, where is this coming from?
the one
Like,
thing one thing I noticed, and I'm wondering about, you could really see it with the 1 in 50 or 1 in 25 cover. They made it really black versus white, and I'm not talking about skin tone. Where Black Winter is all dark colors, very dark. But if you notice, as Thor got more and more powerful, he started to shine like a white, more and more. So I'm wondering if there's something more there that they haven't told us. But if you look back at all the covers, his hammer is glowing like white all the time.
But he wasn't aiming at Black Winter. He was putting all his energy into Galactus. So how would he kill Black Winter? Black Winter maybe just like reformed into a snowflake and just came down and said like, all right, take a piece. You want to look, you got to look, but you can't take it back.
But it is possible that he absorbed Black Winter, or just is what Black Winter's going to like be in stasis inside Thor, and he'll come out sooner or later. Because Immortal Hulk's going through that right now with the devil being inside Immortal Hulk.
Well,
He's
and they're
always
also
been there,
saying there's rumors that there's going to be a tie between the monster from below, or whatever they're called. I forgot what the name of that creature in Hulk is.
Oh, the one
From below.
One from below. Yeah. So,
They're saying there's got to be a counterbalance of, if there's the one from below or one comes from below, whatever, that there's one that's from above, and that they're going to tie it all in with Black Winter and Nolan.
That'd be awesome, because the
would
Al
be
Ewing
one-
story.
Yeah, it'd be hell of a storyteller.
Al Ewing story is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
I
mean,
haven't
what about
picked up that yet. I gotta get on that.
Read Immortal Hulk, man. That freaking blow your mind.
Yep.
It's
I
really
mean,
good.
But what about the fact that, Thor basically turned Galactus into the pumpkin under the sea for his home.
Yeah.
Turned his helmet into that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, that's pretty fucking gnarly.
It was a gnarly read, man. And I like how it was all art was telling that story, right? Like there's not much writing. It's a lot of the art tells you what's going on, and it went good.
Can we finally put the rest, like, who's stronger, Captain Marvel or Thor? Can we finally just put that the rest is Thor killed Galactus?
Squirrel Girl.
Thor fucked up Galactus.
Well, we haven't talked.
Right?
What Captain Marvel are we talking about now? Are we talking about the real Captain Marvel or Carol Danvers?
Your favorite
Carol
one.
Danvers.
That's not the real. Okay,
Women hate
then
it.
it'd be
We're
Thor.
not talking about Marvel. We're talking, and he's Thor's stronger than Marvel as well.
Yeah, Marvel
Just so you
sucks.
know.
I know.
He's dead.
So for all those people
Cancer's
that
the only
had,
thing that killed him.
for all those people that had Thor number 5, Thor number 4, and Thor number 2, I would hold. I wouldn't sell. I would just hold, because with Donny Cates, he's gonna reference it and he's gonna bring it back.
He'll mind the crap out of it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, 1 in 25.
Unlike
bro.
Hell Arisen number 3, sell that.
so definitely
No.
hold.
Go
You know,
Go Goblin sticking around, buddy. Sorry.
That's right.
And he's all hating ass JR. Hey, looking
So-
ass.
So,
He hates
switch
women.
topics. No, well, I was gonna actually bring up a woman. What about was it Olivia Wilde to direct
I don't know about that, man.
Spider-Woman?
No,
Kind of like,
just-
doesn't make
She's
sense.
not that great of an actress.
she has
anyway.
nice
No, but-
eyes, and that's it.
Have you?
What has she directed?
Oh my God, this is
I don't know.
I know I saw it, but I can't remember the title. Give
You
me one
stalked her?
second. No.
I liked her in Tron. She was decent.
She's horrible. I don't like her, dude.
She
She's
was
not
good
a
on
great
Grey's Anatomy
actress.
for a while. Right? She was still on Grey's Anatomy, I think.
Was
Okay,
she?
you lost your man card.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You got a happy wife, happy life, man.
Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices, dude.
Oh, don't even act like that,
Sometimes you got to
Steve.
watch Grey's.
I just like I just enjoy that my wife likes basketball and cartel shows like me. You know, so-
Oh, they're playing right now too, huh? The Lakers.
She directed Booksmart. Booksmart got great reviews from like just the audience, like critics, as well as just like your general just people, I guess. And I mean, she really tapped that like young, up and coming kind of feel and vibe for it. I mean, it was a story about like a girl that was coming out, and then also another girl that was all she did was just study, and she didn't party, she didn't do anything. All she did was just study, and got to be valedictorian, but then found out that all these other people that were playing sports or that were popular got into the same school as she did. So she felt that all of this time that she put into, her grades and everything, she missed out on everything. And so this movie takes place in this little microcosm of that at that particular time. And it's just basically a couple days where they go party, they just have all of these experiences that they felt like they missed out before they graduate to high school. I mean, she captured, like Olivia Wilde as a director, captured all that youth, that enthusiasm, that regret in that particular movie. And I think she'll bring that into Spider-Woman.
I was expecting Spider-Woman. I mean, what can it be like? Because I know she put a little spider on her Twitter or Twitter or something. Like it could be Spider-Gwen. It could be.
Could it be Silk?
I mean, why are they tapping Spider-Woman? Is it because of the way she looks? Oh, she must be doing Spider-Woman. Like, why
It's her
can't she?
turn.
Wait,
These other ones have to wait their turn.
but
But
Silk, man.
Spider-Woman's
Silk or
Spider-Woman's actually
Spider-Gwen.
an interesting character.
Yeah, Silk
If you
has
go
to
back and
But if you want to make money, you got to do Spider-Gwen because Spider-Gwen has something going for right now.
I think what most concerns me about this director pick is that it sounds like she does smaller movies,
Yes.
and it sounds like this movie is going to be a more intimate movie then, and I kind of would like a Agents of S.W.O.R.D. Spider-Woman movie, where it's a little bit more high budget, spacefaring, busting,
What do you expect is Sony do? They always jack up shit. So.
But you don't even have to do like Agents of S.W.O.R.D.
Marvel has a hand in it.
Like,
so-
have you seen that? Gosh, what was that comic? You guys ever watch those comic things that come to life? They had them on TV for a while. Marvel did them back like 5, 6, 8 years ago. There was an awesome Black Panther one. There was a Spider-Woman one. It was like motion comics, right? They were like, you could look them up on YouTube. There's a Spider-Woman one. It's like 4 minutes long. It's awesome. And it's like Spider-Woman meets Jessica Jones kind of like thing, like back alley, taking people out, but also at the same time working for S.W.O.R.D. She's taking out like aliens and stuff like that,
But
kinda
they could make a great TV show off of her, because her origin. I mean, if you remember, she was the bad. I mean, she was brought to us as a good guy, but she was actually like a Hydra agent. She was actually a bad guy, and there was the whole double cross thing. They could do a series on that where she starts out where you think, oh, she's part of the team, she's trying to build up this team and everything, and then the finale cliffhanger is, oh, she's been working with the bad guys this whole time. That's why they keep getting screwed over. And they could build off that. That would be a lot movie of her, because it wouldn't. Her powers are all about pheromones and that type of stuff. It's not straightforward. It's
Well,
very subtle.
that would require Sony to make a deal with the streaming service or to revive their streaming service, which was PlayStation View.
Or get bought out by Apple.
You know, but
I don't know.
it doesn't sound like that's happening. I mean, you know, so who knows?
I'd
Maybe they'll
watch a-
buy Crunchyroll and then they'll turn that into their streaming service.
I'd watch a Spider-Gwen because that means if you have a Spider-Gwen, Miles will go live action, and we all want Miles live action, man. You know, so I mean that's just me. You know, I mean, who do you guys want it to be? Spider-Woman, Silk.
There's a couple. I think based on her track record, and again, kind of what JR mentioned, I think Olivia Wilde would probably skew younger. So I think a Spider-Gwen would probably be right up her alley.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a Spider-Woman. I think it might skew too old. And I think with the kind of youth movement that Marvel's doing, you know, same thing with Tom Holland, that they want to have someone that they can pair up. So they want to have them at least at the kind of same age as like their whole universe or everybody. So I'm thinking like younger. I don't think it's gonna be Spider-Woman.
But you have movement and momentum coming out of Spider-Verse. I mean, even my boy knows who Spider-Gwen is. She doesn't know who Spider-Woman is, you know? Like, he knows Spider-Gwen. Like, if Sony wants to keep doing that, keeping that momentum.
I'm pretty sure it's probably Spider-Gwen, you know, because of the track record of the director. Like Alonzo's saying, it sounds like it could be a teenage come of age movie where it's Spider-Gwen, you know?
Yeah. I got much respect for TiVo. I mean, he's specking Spider-Woman, and he actually has inside track on who it's going to be over that Lords and Law box. But I would enjoy a Spider-Gwen, man.
But you got to think also, you've got Morbius coming. They want to build Venom up, so we're going to get Carnage in there. So there's a lot of stuff that's a darker universe that would not necessarily work with Spider-Gwen. And so that's why I kind of lean towards it's probably going to be Jessica Jones. I understand, or not Jessica Jones, Spider-Woman. I understand that, I understand that the director probably leans more that way, but they could do her younger. They don't have to do her being 40 years old.
Then what do you think of, because there's already spec out there, of Madam Web, or what was the other
Jennifer
one?
Carpenter?
Yep.
Jennifer Carpenter, it could work. You could do it where she's Spider-Woman and then she becomes Madam Web by the end of the movie.
I mean...
But why would you spend all that time to build up the Spider-Woman just to change her persona for the next movie?
I don't know.
Again,
Because women go through changes, bro.
and there's also Jackpot.
You need to watch What Women Want, man, with Mel Gibson, bro.
A Jackpot movie, I think, will never happen.
Day by day,
But
bro.
I'm just, you never know, because
Yeah.
Jackpot was a Spider-Man villain. So again, there's potential. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there, but again, I'm skewing younger. Again, based on her track record, based on the indie kind of stuff that she does. She hasn't done anything that's like, you know.
And you're probably right. I will be 100% honest. I'm not the Spider-Man person. I don't know a lot of the Spider-Man stuff.
Oh, you know
You
more,
love
yeah.
him, dude. What are you
I
talking
just
about?
know that I think they're
Peter's
going
your
to try
boy.
to cover both sides of the market.
No,
I don't know.
It's possible. I mean, it totally is. I mean, there's still rumors out there that there's, Silver Sable, that Black Cat. You know, I mean, there's stuff out there.
I just think we're going to
Pick your poison.
get Gwen and Miles in the cartoon for at least 2 more. Then they're going to go, okay, now we're going to do live action of them.
But what if you do this, right? What if you do with Spider? What if you backdoor Miles into the Sony universe or whatever, right? You start off with Spider-Gwen and introduce Miles at the end, and then you would get the whole freaking world going nuts, because then in Spider-Gwen 2, you'd have Miles in a live action. You guys get what I'm saying? That would be a smart way to introduce Miles, I would think, backdooring him in, so.
I think you're not going to
Instead of doing like how everybody would think, like you would start with Miles and then
like an origin.
Gwen,
I don't think we're going to get Miles until they're done with the current guy playing Spider-Man. I think you got a couple things in the sense of actors, their pride would be like, why is there another character that's Spider-Man? Even though I understand he's Miles, he's a different Spider-Man.
He's in a different universe.
They're not going to put two They're different universe. I agree, but they're not going to put out two Spider-Man movies.
So you just gave
got
me
a lot of the
great
momentum.
segue into Batman, because it's confirmed that Ben Affleck is coming back to play Batman in 2022. Right, so you're gonna have Robert Pattinson Batman and Ben Affleck Batman
and Michael Keaton
and Michael Keaton Batman. So like it's not that these things aren't happening; they are happening. And I think what DC has a reason to do it, right? Which is to correct their universe,
because
and then
crappy
Marvel's gonna do it to expand their universe, right?
Mhm.
So Marvel's gonna go multi-universe to expand, whereas DC goes multi-universe to go back to a singularity, where they go, well, this is the proper timeline, you know.
Plus, you got a lot of that momentum.
I'll watch all three.
Miles going on too. I mean, you got the video game coming in. Why not? Bring those. Bring that out. I mean, bring two Spider-Mans going. I mean, into a different universe. I mean, there's just tons of momentum going on right now.
Don't get me wrong. I actually like Miles. Out of the Spider-Man character, he is actually one that's actually decent. And I've got his first appearance once it gets done at the press scene and everything. So hopefully I get a good grade on that. I would love for that to go through the roof and then I could sell it, and I don't care. I'm just saying, I just kind of look at it as they would be dipping so much in their market. I think they would kill themselves by overexposing. Kind of like, what is it? Eternals, it's going to have 40 covers for number one coming up.
Oh man, that was crazy.
There are certain things.
Come on, JR, buy them all.
No. Uh-oh.
We lost the pick. Dun, dun, dun.
You got tired of my bullshit.
I mean, Eternals has some dope covers, though, man. I was looking through that.
No, there's some great covers.
Boss Logic.
Oh yeah, that Boss Logic is sick, dude. Come on.
No, there's some great covers. I'm just saying, at some point, you oversaturate the market.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of the Alex Ross timeless covers too now. I mean, you were thinking they were going to be at 14. Now they're at 28. I mean, who knows where they go from there? But a lot of people are picking them up. I know I am.
I'll pick up certain ones.
As for the Spider-Man movies, for me, man, I just kind of hope they just kind of stick with Spider-Man for a little bit. Let this kid do some more films. Then eventually bring him Miles. And they like Ian said, they go back in, maybe Gwen like that or something like that. But I don't care about Spider-Woman or Silver Sable or Madam Web. Honestly, who gives a shit about those characters? In my opinion, it's like
Spider-Man
I don't want to
friends.
I just know my kid who's the future. Alonzo's kids who's the future. They all love Miles and they love Spider-Gwen. Like, you want to make money, man.
That's what you got the cartoon for right now.
Who's excited for Morbius?
I actually am looking forward to Morbius.
I'm curious.
I think
Curious. Casual, like I'll catch it.
I think Leto looks good as Morbius.
But
way better than he did as Joker.
No one's stoked as where Joker's the one that just came out, or fucking Shang-Chi or anything like that. Everybody's stoked for that shit, but no one gives two bits about Morbius, dude. Honestly.
Well, because the thing about the Morbius movie is it's not a Marvel movie. I mean, it is in the Marvel universe, but it's Sony's Marvel universe.
And their track record is horrible. They stumbled into the animation film. They kind of just stumbled into that and they hit a home run.
Yeah.
But their Venom film, the one that Tom Hardy, most people saw that to go laugh at it, not to enjoy it really. And I'm a big Venom fan. And they're going to do a sequel, and that's probably going to be trash too. But we'll watch it because we're just suckers like that. But
Well, I mean, and this is the last thing I'll say, and then we can wrap this up. But for me, at least, they took two of the biggest franchises. I mean, they took one of the biggest franchises with Spider-Man, and they couldn't do anything really after the second movie. They had to get Marvel to help them out. So I think a lot of people have no faith in them, and I mean that's probably why.
Yeah.
But
I just can't wait. They sold out to Apple or Disney buys them, and just get that shit out of their hands.
Buy Sony already. Yeah. Buy Sony.
Yeah,
someone buy Sony, please.
Yeah, somebody buy Sony. I got too much. Let's pitch in.
Just keep it there. I love to see Spider-Man suck ass. So
if you do, don't buy. If you wanted to, Spider-Man to suck, just keep it at Sony, right? Like, cause they'll really make it suck. And I hope they don't make Spider-Gwen or Spider-Woman suck either. But thanks for joining us, everybody, and we're gonna wrap things up. Hey, Alonzo, tell us about what you got, man. What you got going?
Well, we have a new segment called Movies and Shows where I get to review basically movies and shows that are comic book related. It's great. I get to kind of sit there and see if these directors and producers and stuff like that get the comic books right. So why don't you guys take a look, hit me up, let me know what you think. What shows do you want me to kind of review? I mean, I will sit down, read the comic, and also check out the show. So let's do it. Leave a comment. Bloodshot is the one that's coming up next, and that should be rolling out soon. So and then I'll be doing Umbrella Academy as well as The Boys.
Awesome, man.
Are you gonna do your review of Bloodshot in Vin Diesel's voice?
That's gonna be key right there, dude. If you don't do it,
I don't think I could.
Sorry for the interruption.
I don't think I could do it in a straight face.
And remember, everybody, you can catch us over on Instagram. You can catch us up on Facebook and on Twitter at Team Nerd Herd Podcast. But I want to thank everybody for joining us, and also I want to thank DJ Abomination and my good friend Darian Brody for their intro and outro music. You guys might want to hold on and just listen to what's going on when these credit rolls, because it's some cool beats coming out of Oakland. But thank you for your likes and subscribes. And if you can, hit that like and subscribe button. Just smash it real quick and support the show. But what's up, Alonzo? You want to send us out, man?
Sure. All right. If you want to do it right, collect what you like.
Should have done.